Well, next Saturday, 3-year-old Maurice gelding Mazu will start in the richest race on turf. In our first series of Racing Dreams about 3 years ago, Arrowfield's Messara told us to watch out for the rise of Japanese horses. Timmy caught up with John at the beautiful Arrowfield Stud in Scone, where Maurice still stands today.
Well, there he is, the beast from the east. He's a beautiful looking animal. Maurice, of course, a phenomenal racehorse, John, and now doing an amazing job in the breeding barn.
Well, the early signs are there with Mazu and Hitotsu, two exceptional animals, one of which is going to run in the Everest in a couple of weeks' time, and the others won 2 derbies and a Guineas, and a vast number of other winners from these first couple of crops. So, yeah, we're very excited about him.
Yeah, let's put a bit of context around him because he was such a strong racehorse with this phenomenal bursting finish.
Yeah, exceptional things did he do when he was racing, indicative of a big heart and a great set of lungs, you know. He'd catch up a field of, in Group 1 standard, being, I don't know, 15, 20 lengths behind them at some stage. So a massive finishing burst, turn of foot, call it what you like. And we're seeing good performances like him, but not quite as good as him yet, from some of his progenies. So it looks very hopeful that he's going to reproduce himself.
But you said to me very early on, you'd only just begun to shuttle the horses across from Japan. You said, you watch this, just watch this space. And it's been fascinating to watch the storyline open up.
He's been the first of these to really strike now in Australia. We've had a few, and they've all produced winners and stakes winners, but this one is operating at the very commercial end of the marketplace and rewarding us amply. He's got a very full book of mares this year. He stands at a fee of $75,000, which is not inconsequential, and he's very, very popular.
The Broadway act at the moment is Mazu, and you have a slot in the Everest, and you've taken the step to say, well, we don't want him just for 2022, but we'll take him for 2 years because he's a young horse in contrast to Nature Strip and Eduardo and a lot of the others who are and have been the #1 sprinters in the country.
Absolutely. We identified him as a sprinter with great potential. He's just 4, and he's had a handful of starts. He's not a heavily raced horse. He's a gelding now. He was playful as a younger horse. They gelded him, and that added another dimension to him. His behaviour improved, and that's made him far more competitive. And now he's competing at the very highest levels. He won a Group 1 race in the winter in Queensland, a Group 1 sprint.
On Trivier coming home late as well, but Mazu's in front from Paolele. Mazu's won the 10,000 from Paolele on Trivier, followed by Senor.
And he's heading towards the Everest, and I think he's going to be in the mix somewhere. But we did do a 2-year deal with the owners of Mazu because I felt that if he didn't do it this year, he might well do it next year. He's a young horse for a sprinter, and with another year's development and maturity, he'll certainly be a force to be reckoned with next year if he stays sound. But this year, I haven't altogether given up. I think he's going to be somewhere in the finish.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's quite appropriate. There he is, there's his father, and the land of the rising sun. It would be extraordinary if he won the Everest.
Well, to get a son of Maurice, who was a miler himself, got stretched to 2,000 metres to win the top sprint in Australia and against some of the best horses, sprint horses in the world, that would be an outstanding result and shows the versatility of the stallion and of Japanese racing.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.